TikTok, it is mirrored. The book covers are mirrored on TikTok. No, don't go away here on Instagram. I'm just switching the TikTok. I was on my TikTok main account, but I always live stream from my backup account because the little boys, they don't want me to do what I do and teach what I teach. I see Dondra. Hey, hello. There I am. Why is my pricing US? Because that's what I'm worth, my love. You would have liked to book. It is what I'm worth. If I was charging Canadian, I would be charging more. Only today, love you. Yay. I'm very efficient and effective in my coaching sessions. I fully know what I'm worth. I'm undervalued. Bam, I got your money. Thank you. Hey, hey. Bam, I got your money. Obsessed. Love your no nonsense approach. Thank you. Ching. I'm still affordable. Given what you get, right? You get, listen, you have lots of opportunities to get stuff from me for free. You have lots of opportunity to get lessons from me for free. If you want private, you want a different side of me, you want that more coaching side instead of the let me get you see the truth side. It is worth what it's worth, 100%. It's worth more than what I charge. Because I know one session with me, if you're intent on change, you're intent on listening and understanding and changing, one session with me would equal 5 with a conventional therapist. Fake Love Need Not Apply, the free book. But you know, my husband said something so wise one time, and it stuck with me because there was so much strength in those words. And the words were, you don't have to like it. And it made me realize that I could be okay not liking everything about everything. I don't have to like everything about everything. I can be okay not liking something. And I found so much freedom in that. Shh, my show is on. Women give so much more for free. I know. Had 2 instances of money coming to me, not in the group yet, but using your tools, Liz. See, good work. Good work. I took I work with numbers too. So 11100000010 is binary for money. There's this other code, I forget the name of it. There's GIO, I think it's something. GIO code 5207418. Ooh, boyfriend called me a wise woman. He must like how I'm having a positive effect on your relationship. We haven't had anybody come in to debate yet. Liz, good work. I give you guys lots and lots of free tips. I want to see you succeed. Yeah, 55515. That's in those codes. Pain relief. My idols love you. I love you back. Are dating apps a good idea? Yes, like grab a, how would you say that? Can you grab a void? Grab a void? Grab a void. I guess grab a void. Why am I missing extra letters where there aren't? It's grab a void codes. Adore you. Buying 2 books today. Ooh. Is that right? What are you getting? Globe Journal. Seeing a lot of 963s. Evolution, revolution. Oh, look at this, ladies. How many peepees would you like to think about? I'll help you. Since when you look at a female, you want to think about male genitalia because that's your flavor. How many would you like to think about? I'll tell you that number to help you along. I bought your book. Yeah, I do marriage coaching. Yeah. If you wanted to book me for that, there's a button for it in the link in my bio. Do you recommend Fix That Shit for a relationship needing help? Definitely. Definitely. This is how I took us from the brink of divorce. Together still 10 years later. You can get my books at Indigo. Just go in and give them the title and my author name. Your lives are so cozy and comfortable. Yay. You're welcome. Influencers like Shira 7. Shira 7, she's a great financial advisor. Dating apps a good idea if you use them properly. My favorite book to write was Fix That Shit. I was fixing my shit while I was writing it. Also, say yes to goodness. Yeah, she is, right? Yes, Mary. Love your content. Thank you. Buying bow.
Greetings.
What's that?
I said greetings and salutations. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Me, my name is Amin.
Amin, what topic are you here for?
There's only one topic up there, no? Body count doesn't matter.
Oh, some people know who I am, so they'll ask me other questions.
Oh,
So this
you're
is,
author.
yes.
Very nice. I'll be sure to look into your books.
Okay. So this is my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. We debate the debate topic in a factual or scientific way only. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate?
I'll be honest with you, no. So I will exit right now. I wasn't going to talk about myself, but I was going to talk about majority what people look at it as a society.
You can't tell us what the majority of people think without a statistic, right?
Well, I'm sure I could pull up the statistics.
No. See, you're sure you can lie to me and I'd be dumb enough to believe it, but I don't listen to liars using lying language like most people without a statistic to back it up.
Man, why are you calling me a liar already?
I don't listen to people who take a dump in their hand and call it most people and expect me, an intelligent woman, to believe a dump in your hand is you being the ambassador for most people, so you can speak for all these people that you've never met in your life.
But okay, so let's see what's your standpoint. You're saying that body count doesn't matter. So you're telling me somebody who has had sexual intercourse with 300 people is
what?
Is not a problem?
So would you consider a cheater a problem?
100%.
So, hey, chat, hands up if you've been cheated on by somebody with a low body count.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll be honest. I have cheated on a past relationship before, but not on my most recent one. I'm not in a relationship right now, but my first ever relationship.
I bet you had a low body count when you cheated.
I did.
Yeah, exactly. So you think we should not trust somebody with a high body count, but definitely trust somebody with a low body count?
But two wrongs don't make a right. Look,
I just asked you a question because I'm wondering if you have any brain cells. Do you say we should not trust somebody with a high body count, but automatically trust somebody with a low body count?
No, but
exactly why the number is irrelevant.
No, it's
no, the number is irrelevant
on an emotional.
Because,
you know,
like,
emotional
listen, you're yapping. You're yapping, and I'm telling you, you're boring me because you're literally 1 in a million. I get 1 million of you little schmoes coming here every single day with the same stories, 300 peepees, 200 peepees, 1,000 peepees, with the same stories. Well, you can't trust somebody with a high body count, but I just proved to you you can't trust somebody with a low body count. and you want to yap, yap, yap and use the word but a million times because you think you're smarter than me. But I've proved
I never
multiple
said
times
that. You're the
already.
one
I've
saying that.
proved multiple times already that you're not smarter than me. I've proved
But
you're
did I
a
ever say
liar.
that?
I proved you make up stories in your head. I prove you lack logic. What I'm wondering at this point is, do you have the intelligence to actually listen to logic?
Wait, you're proving her right. How? No, listen. See, I'm telling you. So
That was a
let's say, do
no.
you have any kids? Do you have any
That was
kids?
a no.
No, do you have
That
any
was
kids?
a no. That was a no. I asked him if he had enough intelligence to listen to logic, and he said, I'm telling you. So he's a failure. A failure to listen, won't listen to anything, a failure to absorb any information whatsoever, didn't even want to listen to my facts, a failure to understand the simple words coming out of my mouth, a failure to respect women, their bodies, their autonomy, a failure to respect the truth, because all he wanted to push was lies. Lies and storytelling, lies and disinformation, trying to tell me he's the ambassador for society, trying to tell me he's the ambassador for most people, which is why he can tell me why most people think that way. They're all sounding so dumb, aren't they? Ladies, go ahead and instantly block and delete those males who say body count matters, because they're liars, they're emotional, they're storytellings, they have disinformation, but no facts, no science. No more assholes, ladies. Don't occupy their mouths with your kisses. Minimum 3 months. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Body count doesn't matter. You can sleep with 1,000 people, but I just got rid of a liar who doesn't respect women, doesn't listen, too close-minded to absorb any information, too dumb to understand simple words. And I didn't ask him what his body count was. I got rid of a loser. Didn't even have to ask what his body count was. Eh, ladies? And he admitted he cheated with the low body count. These pathetic losers come here and prove me right every single time, ladies. Get your no more assholes. Never pick another loser again. Get your evolution, revolution. Say goodbye to these males that are full of lies. That's called patriarchy. Males who want to control your bodies. That's called patriarchy. Males who try to convince you they can speak for people they never met. That's egotism, called patriarchy. Don't forget your glow up journal. If you've ever been abused, make sure you are never abused again. Get your glow up journal. Do the 60-day guided activities in this journal. And don't forget to teach your teens to never fall for these losers' tricks by getting Dating 101. Doesn't matter how old they are, get this book and read it. I will teach you how to educate them with this book. Oh yeah, and the free book. Free book in the link in my bio. Selling books to pathetic women, eh? Pathetic women you'll never get. The free book, my loves, in honor of that loser right there. Fake law need not apply. How to identify and get rid of posers, losers, scammers, and predators. Don't get played by these losers, ladies. Get my books. Identify them and deal with them appropriately. Block, delete, cleanse, remove the losers. Eh? Pathetic women you'll never touch because we block you. Hi, what's
Hi,
your
how you
name?
doing?
What's your name?
My name is Jalil.
Jalil, what topic are you here for?
Exactly. I see over here body count doesn't matter. Can you explain to me more in detail why?
So body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. It doesn't matter to people who stand confidently in the present. It does matter to people who go in their imagination and think about things that are not currently happening, give themselves unnecessary emotions, and blame other people for their thoughts and feelings.
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, so body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Here are my facts to back it up. Would you agree it's a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they had these qualities? Yes or no?
Okay, do you understand why I would not get
So
into a
you didn't
relationship?
hear the words coming out of my
No, no,
mouth,
no.
but
I
you want
do.
me
No,
to
no, no.
listen to
No.
you?
I do
You didn't
understand.
answer my question. So
Yes.
is it a yes or is it a no?
Is it not an open debate?
Is it a yes? Listen, I don't listen to people who don't listen to me.
I
I
do
just said
listen.
a whole
I do
thing.
listen.
I just said a whole thing. Tell me what I just said.
It's about whatever logic, whatever you said. I understand what you said, but just
No,
small
yeah, tell
questions.
me.
Small
Tell
question.
me. Tell me. Yeah, goodbye, loser. You just said this whole thing that I couldn't repeat because I wasn't listening. I understand what you said. Do you see that they are liars, ladies? The ones that come here to debate body count matters. They are liars. He did not tell me the truth. When I said, tell me what I said, he goes, I was listening. No, you weren't. If you were listening, you could have told me what I said. So no communication skills either, right? Doesn't listen to what I say. Didn't understand the simple words coming out of my mouth. So I blocked him. I don't listen to people who don't listen to me. My number one relationship rules, it's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. He didn't listen to me, so I didn't listen to him. Hands up, ladies, if you just learned a communication tool. Hands up if you learn to notice when they're not listening, to not let them move the goalpost, to ask them if they heard you, ask them to repeat and end the conversation. If they can't repeat what you said, end it. I'm not going to say anything more because you don't listen. I'm not going to listen to you because you don't listen to me. End of conversation. Finished. We don't waste our time because we are women. And women don't waste their time on losers who don't listen. Love seeing all the hands, ladies. Well done. Hi, what's your name?
Yeah, my name's Rajdeep. What's up?
What topic are you here for?
Yeah, so I guess it's gonna be the core of the argument. What's your argument that the body count wouldn't matter? I just
Body
got
count
here.
doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Notice I didn't say all because I know there are other people who are illogical and think about things that are not currently happening and give themselves unnecessary emotions and blame other people for how they feel. Would you like to see my facts to back up why body count doesn't matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts?
I just want to repeat myself. You told wait.
So that's a no, right?
Second.
That would be a no. You came here to yap at me, but you don't want to hear what my facts are,
this is
even
why
though
you're
you
single at
pretended you
70,
came
bro.
to
Imagine
understand
being like,
something.
yo, you're 70 years old
Apparently, you
doing
did
this
not
shit,
come
bro.
to understand anything.
Yeah,
So
babe.
I'm going to put you where you belong, the curb, with the rest of the trash. I don't listen to pretenders. Hi,
What's
what's
up?
your name?
Hi, how are you?
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I want to hear the facts.
Did you hear me when I said hi, what's your name?
Oh, yeah, I'm Dr. Money.
Tony. Okay, Tony. So these are the facts for why body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Here's the first one. Tony, would you agree it's a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, we need to observe someone over time to make sure they have these qualities? Yes or no?
Yes.
Would you agree it's a fact that a man looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities, no less, we need to observe someone over time to make sure they have these qualities? Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
Would you agree it's a fact that if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI before getting physical, they need to ask the person to go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Do you agree it's a fact that somebody with a low body count or a zero body count can be dishonest?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Anyone can be dishonest.
Yeah, somebody with a low body count or zero body count can be lazy and irresponsible.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, so logical people who stick to facts know that asking for a number doesn't provide facts about whether or not this is the person they want to commit to, and asking for a number doesn't provide facts about whether or not that person has an STD or STI.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah, I'm just here to listen. That's great to know.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
Any questions?
No, that's fine.
All right, come back anytime. Oh. Hi, what's your name?
You're a fucking whore. You got fucked up the ass millions of times. You're a fucking whore.
There you go. So who put this book in their shopping cart? Because that loser showed you what you reveal when you have boundaries and standards. They showed you that if you use my methodology, you will never be abused by one of these losers. If you stand by my methodology, you will find out who they are before they get a kiss on your lips. You will find out who they are and you will block and delete them. You will remove them from existence. He came here to prove that every single one of the males who say body count matters are abusive. Every single one of them are immature. Every single one of them are egotistical. Every single one of them will call you names because it's so easy for them. Who put this book in your shopping cart? Because you never want to end up with a loser like that. Somebody that pathetic, that it's easy for him to talk to a woman like that. These are the losers that are going to die off. These are the losers that will not have a relationship. These are the losers that will be left behind because women are choosing better. They are either choosing to be alone or they are choosing men instead of pathetic losers like this guy who came over here. Stay single, ladies. I agree. 4B movement, I'm fully behind it. Fully behind it. Let's sell more books, ladies. Hi,
Yo, you're a
hi.
fucking whore slut. You're
Let's
a
sell more
fucking
books,
whore.
ladies.
You're
Let's
a
sell
fucking
more
whore.
books.
You're
Do
a
you see what I
fucking
mean,
whore.
ladies?
You're a
100%
fucking
of
whore.
these pathetic losers, 100% of them come here to prove me right. 100% come here to say, get no more assholes, protect yourself. Get Dating 101, protect your girls. Make sure you get Dating 101 to protect your girls against these losers. Make sure you get the free book in the link in my bio, Fake Love Need Not Apply, so that you and your girls understand how to recognize them a mile away and eliminate them immediately. Make sure you get the Glow Up Journal, do the 60-day guided activity journey, increase your self-esteem in 60 days and be unbothered by these delusional males and never pick, never stay, never keep, never accept one of these mentally ill males. Get evolution revolution, because what you just heard right now is patriarchy. That's what patriarchy is. We need to replace it with matriarchy because patriarchy is toxic. It is abusive. It is loud with lies. We need to be louder with the truth. We need to replace them with the truth. We need to replace them with functionality. It is time for that to die off. Get your books in the link in my bio, my loves. Watch. Watch and prove me right. Hi, what's your name?
Yo, what's up, Edis?
Edis, what topic are you here for?
Actually have a question. Why do you call them males?
Because that's what you are.
Yeah, but when men call women females, they tend to get offensive.
Okay, well, let's have all the males stop calling women females and now stop calling males males.
But why not be better? Why be
No.
worse or the
Listen,
same?
I'm not better. My number one relationship rules, it's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. I'm never better. So I always mirror what I see. So when that stops, I will stop.
But if you view these men as
No, there's no
pig-
but. No, there's no negotiation. You saying but is you're not accepting what I say. There's no but. There's no negotiation. If you want me to stop saying females, I want you to go instruct all the males to stop saying, or you want me to stop saying male, you need to go instruct all the males to stop saying females, but you will not negotiate with me.
Right. So, do you view these men that call women females pigs?
Those are not men. Those are guys. Those are not men.
Okay, do you view these guys that call women females pigs?
I don't respect them in any way, shape, or form because
So
they
how
don't
does any
respect us.
right?
Again,
So how,
don't forget my number one relationship rules. It's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. So before you ask your next question, maybe you'll come up with the answer before you ask it.
so how is anyone gonna respect you then?
I'm
If you're
not
the same.
asking for any respect from these males. They're not my students. They're not my demographic. They're not my people. I block and delete them on site.
Right. Okay.
hmm
That's it. Have a great life.
Come back anytime.
Oh, you betcha.
Was that a promise or was that a threat? I'm sorry, come back. Come back. Because I'm wondering if that was a promise because you have more curiosity, or is that a threat? Why don't you come back and tell me what that was? Thank you, my loves.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
my name is Joel Rez.
What topic are you here for? Yes, I would teach my daughter
So I
that.
mean, the
Sorry,
body count doesn't
one second.
matter.
Somebody asked a very important question. I would teach my daughter that body count does not matter. All you parental figures, by the way, get Dating 101 for your kids, for your teens. Teach them to be empowered so they're never manipulated or coerced, because these losers want us to tell our daughters that body count matters so that they can take advantage of them. So we're not going to let that happen. We're going to teach our daughters that their body belongs to them and them only. And nobody tells them what to do with their own body. Hi, what's your name?
Hello, my name is Mo.
Mo, what topic are you here for?
Honestly, I just had a couple questions if you don't mind me asking.
I love curiosity.
Thank you. So, my first
Yeah, I just
question
need
was,
you to not move around while we're talking. Like, kind of consider this a show and sort of pretend you're sitting on a stage holding a microphone.
sounds good. So, I was just wondering, I feel like if somebody, or like, whether it's like a male or a female, if they do think body count is important to them, then I feel like that's their
Yes.
right.
No,
And
no,
then,
no, no. Listen. Do not mistake what I'm doing here. When people come here and they say they want to debate this, I have an opening spiel. And I say, I'm not debating you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form.
I
That
agree.
means
Yeah,
you
I saw your
don't,
video.
shush. That means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. We discuss this in a factual or scientific way only. You go have your preference. I'm not here to change your preference. Pick your people, leave the people who don't think body count matters alone, and pick the person who does. Why don't you just stick to your people instead of coming over here trying to tell us that body count definitely matters?
I did
As though
not
we're
say that,
supposed to
though.
care. We don't care.
Okay, can I talk now since you
When
spoke
I'm
your part?
done, but when I
Okay.
get the feeling that you didn't listen, I'm not interested in listening. So before you say something, Mo, how about you tell me what I just said?
Okay, yeah, you just said that I don't get to start debating with I think or I feel. I should be talking about facts, and that you're defending women, which I agree with. I am
None
not.
of that was right, Mo. I said, I'm not here to change you, which
Yeah,
is why I start my debate by saying, don't talk about yourself. I'm not here to change you, which is why I'm not here to listen to you. Talk about
I did not
you.
talk about
I'm here
myself,
to
which is
debate this
ironic
in a
because you
factual
said
or
that I'm
scientific
not
way only.
listening
But
to
Mo, you're
you.
talking
You're not
over me. You know
listening
what that
to
tells
me.
me? Tells me you're not here to learn.
No, it's
So
just
I don't bother with people who aren't here to listen. Why am I yelling? Because you're dense. I say it loudly and slowly, hoping you'll understand. Hi, what's your
Hello.
name?
Can you calm down a bit? Thank you, thank you.
What's your name?
Sorry.
What?
My name is Seb. My name is Seb.
What did you just say?
I s-
Yeah, I think I heard that. Bye. Hi, what's your name?
Yo, my name is MK. I got a question.
Yeah.
When you mentioned we should let our daughters be
Let.
with their own
Look
with
at
their
you.
body.
Let. Did you hear that, ladies? Let. Because his daughter is a
Okay,
piece
can I
of
finish?
property.
Can I
A piece
finish?
of property. What do we do with the loser who
Excuse
thinks
me,
a
can I
woman
finish?
is a piece of property? We block him. We block losers who think women are property. We block them and we teach our daughters their body belongs to them. Nobody looks at their body and asks what their genitalia did in order to evaluate them like an object and a thing. Our daughters have autonomy. Our daughters will have their mental health in the palm of their hand because they will be actualized human beings, not someone's property.
Hey yo, what's up? How you doing?
What's your name?
Diego.
What topic are you here for?
Nah, I'm just wondering how much money do you make teaching all these insecure women like you know?
Dude, I wouldn't make any money if you guys would man up. No. Look at me. Look at me. If all of you guys acted straight up like men.
Oh yeah, making all these
I
books,
wouldn't
deceiving
sell
all
a
these
single book.
insecure
Who's
women,
selling my
deceiving
books,
them,
Diego?
making a
Is
lot of
it
money.
me or
That's
is
so
it you?
smart.
Who's
This is
selling
so
my books?
smart.
Diego, shut up.
Yes, I need to clap
Answer
you.
the question.
Congratulations, yeah?
You.
Deceiving all of these insecure women.
You
Yeah.
are. You're selling my book, Diego, right now by showing me disrespect, by moving the goalposts from your behavior. Why
My
do they women
behavior.
call you assholes, Diego?
Well, no more assholes.
Why do they call
This
you
book's for
assholes?
you
He's
too.
such an asshole. He did it
Yeah, this
again.
book's for you too.
He's such an asshole.
Goodbye.
He disrespected
Oh,
me
thank
again. He's such
you.
an asshole. He talked
Thank
over
you.
me again. He's such an asshole. He didn't listen again. That's you, Diego, selling my books. Every single one of you losers are selling my books. If you stopped acting like this, I wouldn't be selling any books. Okay? I'll be ordering now. Hi, what's your name?
I'm 6.
Hi. Hi, couples. Hi, family. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Chris.
Chris, what topic are you here for?
I want to debate the body count doesn't matter.
Okay, so that's my facts over feelings debate, which is not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. We debate this in a factual or scientific way only, which means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Chris, are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit of ground rules before we start. Would you agree this is a toothbrush?
Yes.
Yes, a fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information to prove what you're saying is not a lie. Title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number, where that study says safe consensual sex has a negative result. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we make sure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Yes.
I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science?
Science.
Okay, title, website, page number, paragraph number.
It's on Wiley Online
I
Library.
said title. I don't know why everybody gets it wrong. Okay.
Apologies.
So we have typers. I have people in the chat right now with a laptop open to type in the title. They will find the website. You will also tell us the website, but they'll use the title to find the study where they find the studies. And then you will also give them the page number and the paragraph number, and we will not say a single word more until they have brought up the study. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, what is the title?
Adult attachment and sexual behavior.
Odila, I know you're here. I think. Do we have a typer? I don't see the usuals. Usually I would see Odila Diodez. Website. Okay, somebody's asking for the website. Odila, okay, thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody's asking for the website.
Sorry, website. I can give you the DOI, or I can give you the website. It's onlinelibrary.wiley.com.
Odila, did you want to take over, love?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm following.
Okay. Let him know whatever you need, just ask him, okay?
So you said adult attachment and sexual behavior?
Yes, by Bogart and Sadava, Brock University, Canada.
Give me 1 second. What's the university you mentioned?
Brock University.
Okay. Give me a minute. Double checking that is peer reviewed. Okay, and do you have the paragraph?
Yes, the paragraph is in discussions, which is page 10.
1 second, let me get there. Page 10. You said discussion, yes.
Yeah, paragraph 1.
Method. Okay, I don't see a discussion. Oh, there we go. Okay, paragraph?
Paragraph 1.
Paragraph 1. Okay, which bit do you want me to read out loud? The whole paragraph?
Sorry, maybe starting from, for example, we found that attachment security.
There is a background sound that's kind of...
Yeah, that was somebody tipping me.
Okay, so discussion. We investigated the relation between adult attachment and sexuality in a community sample of young adults. Some modest but significant relationships occurred. For example, we found that attachment security is related to greater self-reported physical attractiveness, whereas anxious attachment is associated with lower physical attractiveness, early first intercourse, and more life partners in bracket, more infidelity, and higher condom usage. The results were stronger in women, with most of the attachment slash sexuality association in the full sample being driven by the results in women. Overall, the finding seems to confirm the expectation that in women, secure attachment is related to a stable, partner-oriented sexuality. That has nothing to do with body count. They are talking about attachment style. I've read the method. I've read the study that has nothing to do with body count at all. They're looking at attachment method, the way people attach to their partner, whether it's an anxious attachment, an avoidance attachment, or a secure attachment, and what type of relationship, whether it's in early childhood or in adolescence or in adulthood, what type of event affect those type of attachment, including body count, but nothing related to body count in its own.
I think we're seeing the same words but drawing different conclusions.
Yes, you're making
No, we're not
something
drawing.
up
We're
in
not
your
drawing. I can
head.
literally type everything there. I just read everything word for word. He mentioned body count once, and that is where he said, "I'm going to read that part again." So they are investigating. This is what they are looking for, first of all, because you need to look at what a study is investigating. They are investigating the relationship between adult attachment, so the way you attach to someone, whether it's an anxious style of attachment, avoidance type of attachment, or a secure type of attachment, and sexuality, not body count, sexuality, the way you approach your sexuality,
So they're
not
saying there
the
that
amount of time you have sex with someone. It says in a community sample of young adults. And then here is what they say. Some modest, but significant relationships occurred. For example, this is what they say. They found out that the attachment security is related to, and they listed the things that it's related to. One of them was a greater self-reported physical attractiveness, meaning if you find yourself physically attractive, i.e. in the dating pool, then you have a more secure style of dating, of attachment. The other one that they read is, whereas anxious attachment, so people who have anxious type of attachment are associated with, and then this is what they listed, that lower physical attractiveness. So if you don't consider yourself attractive, then you have an anxious style of attachment. If in early first intercourse and you have more partner, then you have an anxious style of attachment. It has nothing to do with body count being bad or anything. It says that you have an anxious style of attachment if you don't find yourself attractive, if you have more lifetime partners, if you do more infidelity, and if you have a higher condom usage. That has nothing to do with body count in itself being wrong or bad. It's about the attachment style. And I'm reading this word for word. For those of you who are interested, DM me, I will send you the link, and I will even highlight it because, like I mentioned before in Chantal, I am a STEM and a researcher and I write papers. We're leaving.
I don't think this is a moral question. I'm
It's
not
not a
saying that
moral
person.
question. I'm reading the study. I'm literally quoting the study. I'm ready to reread it again.
You're
The
saying
only
that
time where it mentions it mentions lifetime partners, the term partners, it says, whereas anxious attachment is associated, of course, and in bracket it says, and more life partners, more infidelity, and higher condom usage. Those are the circumstances that pushes someone to form a anxious style attachment with another person in relationship. Again, it does not study the effect of body count on anything. You have to understand that. It is not looking at body count in any shape, way, or form. It mentioned it, but it is not going into detail. The method does not even mention body count. It
It's
doesn't
not
even
saying,
mention body count.
this is not a study on consensual safe sex having a negative result.
No, Rebel and Bloom, it doesn't mean that if you have a higher body count, you have an anxious attachment. It means that people who have anxious attachment, based on what happened to you in early childhood, are more likely to have early first intercourse. That means they're more likely to have sex early in their age. Doesn't mean that they have more, they have it early. And it's in bracket, more lifetime partners. And they're likely to be more infidel to their lovers. It doesn't mean that they have a higher body count.
And that conclusion is derived from Table 3, which talks about correlations and the p-value of
Yes,
anxious
I'm looking at
attachment.
that. Yes. Again, Nothing. Look, when you look at what they measured age, they measured relationship status, they measured total family income, they measured attractiveness, they measured eretophilia, they measured early first intercourse, so the first time someone had sex, they measured masturbation, they measured infidelity, they measured intercourse / sex variety, so the way you have sex, not the amount of partner you have sex, whether you're straight or you're homosexual or whatever, and they measured recent condom use. Nothing about body count here was measured. And then at the top, it says secure attachment or anxious attachment. Again, no mention of body count. Are we reading the same table?
I think you're looking for body count as like a number from 1 to 10.
Okay, so we're done. We're done.
I
We're
think
done.
you're trying
You
to
know
push an
what?
agenda that's not there. I'm looking for if I've read
Odila,
study that mentioned body
Odila,
count.
we reclaim our time. Because isn't it clear that this male refuses to understand what you're saying?
Exactly.
So we reclaim our time.
Anybody who is curious, I will send this link out.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
nothing.
I
There's nothing in
agree
there.
that
Oh no,
since 2002,
no, we're not listening to you anymore. Okay, you're here because you haven't left, but you're not a part of this conversation anymore. Odila, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You thoroughly explained the content of this article
thank you for the
for
debate.
us.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, my love.
All right. I'm gonna drop by in the comment. If you need me, just I have you on speaker, so just say Odelia, I'll come back running.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye. Did you have any? No, he left. Okay. There you go. Well done, my love. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I always appreciate my typers. Yeah, they are. I got the best. Hi, what's your name? That dial? My name is Wicca 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 Wicca. Hi, mother's mothering. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Dushan. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what topic are you here for?
Hi, I'm for the topic body count doesn't matter, but honestly, I'm not here to debate because I agree on the issue. I just wanted to ask your opinion on something very related to the theme, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, so just first of all, I really love your content. I've been talking to all my friends about it. It's incredible.
Thanks.
So the question that I want to ask is, basically, I fully agree that body count doesn't matter. But when I hear that somebody has like a really high body count, for me, for example, around 30, 50, it does
We
make
don't
me kind of
care.
uncomfortable.
Sorry, it's just it's a very automatic reaction. So here's the thing. You're making up a story in your head. When I hear something, my imagination creates a story, right?
I actually want to ask for your opinion. Do you believe that high body count
No,
is...
because I'm logical. Watch this. Hey, chat, hands up if you've been cheated on by somebody with a low body count.
I'm not talking about cheating. Sorry, is
Oh,
it
no,
possible for
no,
me
no.
to finish the
Listen,
question?
I'm talking about people who are dishonest, people who will lie, people who are not trustworthy, people who are impatient, people who are impulsive, people who don't respect other people, people who are overly sexualizing themselves and other people. Look, see, that's somebody with a low body count. Everything I described is somebody with a low body count because that's the kind of person who would cheat.
Yes, I agree again, but what I want to ask you is, would you compare somebody who has a high body count to somebody who drinks a lot, to somebody who does drugs often? Would you consider that a bad habit in a
No,
way?
I don't. I don't. When you drink, does your body do something negative?
Well, I'd say that
I'm asking a
alcoholics...
question. When you drink,
Well-
does your body do something negative? Is drinking bad for you? Does drinking
Yes.
make your body do something negative? Thank you. When you have sex, does your body release good chemicals called oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Are you a biological creature designed to procreate?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. Does your body have erogenous zones?
Yes, I
Yes,
understand the
so you're
point.
designed to have sex, you're built to enjoy it, and your body releases good chemicals that affect you for long after you're done having sex in a positive way. And you want to try to convince me that sex is bad as drinking? You're toxic and you're mentally ill, hiding behind a nice guy voice. I agree, and I sound nice, but actually I'm toxic and delusional and mentally ill, and I make up stories in my head.
Sorry, I just really want to hear your opinion,
Don't be
but I
sorry.
still agree with you.
No,
Thank you.
you don't actually. You don't, and I'm not fooled by you. You got the block, by the way, for being dumb. I'm not fooled by people who say, I agree with you. And then they show me that they're red pill toxic incel bros making up stories. I understand the language. I've been studying you long enough. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Arben.
What topic are you here for?
I just want to know more about your opinion about body count doesn't matter. So I heard you before, you were talking about biology and serotonin and dopamine and whatnot, right?
I don't have opinions. I have facts for why body
Sure,
count
you
does
have.
not matter. Don't talk over me. I
My
don't have
bad.
opinions. I have facts for why body count does not matter to the people who practice logic and stick to facts. Would you like to hear my facts?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Would you agree it is a fact that a woman looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have these qualities, yes or no?
Sure.
Would you agree it is a fact that a man looking for a long-term relationship, wanting somebody with all these qualities no less, would need to observe someone over time to make sure they have these qualities, yes or no?
Say it again. A man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that yes or no?
Yes.
Would you agree it is a fact that if somebody wanted to know if the other person has an STD or STI, they need to ask the person to go to the doctor, get tested, get the test results, and show the test results? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Do you agree it's a fact somebody with a low or zero body count can be dishonest?
Yeah.
Somebody with a low or zero body count can be lazy and irresponsible?
Yes.
So logical people who stick to facts know that asking for a number doesn't tell them facts about who the person is. Only observation over time will reveal that. And asking for a number doesn't reveal the facts about whether or not somebody has an STD or STI. Only testing from the doctor will reveal that.
Sure.
And logical people who stick to facts aren't mentally ill. They don't make up stories in their head and believe their stories. That's called delusion.
Yeah. So here's what are you willing to hear my opinion on this as well?
No, I gave zero opinions. And when you came here asking for mine, I said, I have no opinions. I have facts. I'm not here to listen to talk about yourself because this is not a classroom where we talk about your ego dysfunction and indoctrination.
Right. Well, the topic is
What did I just
debates,
say?
right?
What did I just say?
Pardon?
What did I just say?
Yeah, I have no idea. You said you
No
were not
idea.
here.
So you
Well,
think I'm going to listen to you?
well, you
You
opened
think
it
I'm
up.
going to listen to you?
Well,
No. Gone. Blocked. My number one relationship rule is it's not fair to ask for anything you're not willing to do first. If you haven't listened to me, I will not listen to you. Hands up if you just learned a communication skill. Hands up if you learn to stand on business when it comes on communication. Hands up if you learn to not waste your time on people who don't listen to you but want to yap at you because they're indoctrinated and delusional and mentally ill. Hands up if you learn to recognize the people who are pretending to want to learn something and you give them a chance and you learn to shut it off the moment you see they're not learning anything. Women, don't waste their time. Ladies, don't forget the free book in the link in my bio. The free book is this one here. Fake lending not apply, how to identify and get rid of posers, losers, scammers, and predators. That's the free book. By the way, this list is a free download as well. Go ahead and go grab that. I'm selling books on how to get rid of losers, and losers don't like it. Do you see that, ladies? Losers don't want you to buy this book because it is so effective. Look at the losers self-identifying at the site of this book, because this book is so effective at helping you get rid of losers. They don't want you to read this book. They don't want you to give this book to your kids. They don't want you to read this book, and they definitely don't want you to do the exercises in the Globe Journal, because if you do all that, losers will never get a chance again. They won't get their claws in you because you'll weed them out in your dating process. They won't get their claws in your kids because you taught your kids how to make sure they never fall for a loser, a liar, a manipulator. This Evolution Revolution, this is going to teach you how to switch their patriarchal asses into nothingness while you choose matriarchy and you leave them to die in their own piles of poo, because all they're busy doing, these little boys, is pooing in each other's mouths, disinformation in each other's mouths. These boys come over here from the podcast bros after they got on their knees for another load in their mouth, but we let them choke on it because we choose matriarchy. And if you've ever been abused, do the Globe Journal. Make sure you are never abused again. This is 60 days of activities that will change your brain structure at an accelerated pace, elevating your confidence, self-worth, and self-esteem at an accelerated pace. They hate it when you read my books, ladies, because the biggest threat to the patriarchy is a confident, educated woman. You will have high self-esteem. You will be educated on how to weed out pathetic losers that are toxic and abusive, who love lies and disinformation. Thank you, my loves. I'm loving the Globe Journal. Woo-woo! Love that for you. Getting these from my daughter. Yes, mama. This combination here, Dating 101, Globe Journal, No More Assholes for when she's older. Make us confident stronger. Just downloaded the free book. Love it. Need to get the Globe Journal? Yes, you do. Oh, the rise. Will we see the rise of matriarchy? Honey Bunny, you're watching it right now. It is right now. Matriarchy is now. Matriarchy is today. Got your bundle. Matriarchy is today. Are you hopping on? That's the question. Get Evolution Revolution so that you understand how you're going to be a part of it. But we are here. Matriarchy is now. It is not in the future. It is now. It is right now. These little losers can't cope. They can't cope with how pathetic they are. They can't cope with how toxic they are. And we don't care. They can't cope with that either, ladies. They can't cope with the fact that we block them. We're not here to change them. We're here to identify them and deal with them appropriately. Hands up in the comment section if you've been dealing with these males more appropriately. You are shutting them down faster. You are walking away faster. You are blocking them faster. You are zipping your lips and ending the conversation faster, because now you are a woman, and a woman doesn't waste her time. I love all these hands. So many hands. Yes. Yes. Guys, says your boy comes over 4, you're out the door. Dude, you're not the selection, so what you want doesn't matter. You're the ant we squish and put in the garbage. We put the garbage to the curb. We don't care what you want. We don't want you. We block and delete you. Your preferences are as irrelevant as you. Okay? Don't tell us what you want. Don't bother. It doesn't matter. Watch this loser disappear. He's got the armpit chlamydia. We always get rid of these losers with the armpit chlamydia. You can tell who's got the armpit chlamydia because they say sex leads to STDs. Because they don't know what safe sex is, because they come from purity culture. They don't even know what their bits and pieces are called. Purity culture doesn't teach them anything. That's why they keep spreading armpit chlamydia, because they want to put their dongs somewhere, but God's looking at the vajoy. They also do Mormon soaking because they're that demented when it comes to sex. Love to hear about the 3-month rule. Corporate motto, my love. Observation before selection. No kissing, no sex, no sleepovers, no exclusivity. Minimum 3 months. Observation before selection. Body count matters to losers. We block. Losers, we delete. Bye. See? Do you see how they disappear? All you other dum-dums, you should zip it. Oh, hi. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Rajal. I'm from Honduras. I just want to say I love the way you talk. You're so right. Even when you started the last debate, I like the way you say that this is just facts. If you don't agree, it's basically, do you even listen or you understand? And some people don't, and they kept talking. So I like that you have that filter.
Thank you, my love. Anything else?
No.
I appreciate
Have a
you.
great
Come
day.
back anytime.
My pleasure.
Bye. Debate? I'm still waiting for a debate. I'm still waiting for somebody to bring facts or science. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Darius. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
What topic are you here for?
Nothing. I just wanted to ask you some questions about like what led you to studying and researching all these things.
I started reading when I was 4. I started reading books that were 4 years ahead of me when I was 10. I had a grade 11 vocabulary by the time I was in grade 7. So I was just reading everything about everything for many years. When I was in grade 5, I counted how many books I read in the school year. And by that time, I was reading Stephen King novels. So everything I read was a novel. I read 400 books in the school year, not including the summer. So my lessons in sociology, psychology, anthropology, evolutionary psychology were coming early. But then when I was in my 20s, I was living on the plateau in Montreal near McGill University. And so whenever students were moving, they were leaving their textbooks on the sidewalks because they didn't want to bring all this semester's textbooks because they're buying 4 more next semester, and that's a lot of books. So they were leaving books on the sidewalk, and I was collecting history books, sociology books, psychology books, philosophy books, media lessons, all of it. I was absorbing it all. I was also hanging out with people who were taking physics at McGill. So I was surrounded by very bright, intelligent people. I was also working as a stripper in my 20s and 30s, and I worked sober because I loved what I did. So I didn't have to medicate to do the job. So in addition to learning social sciences, I was working in an environment where people are very raw. There's no pretense when they come to the strip club because we are nobody. We're not the therapist, we're not the wife, we're not the girlfriend, we're not the coworker they're trying to oppress and sleep with. So when I would ask them, and how did you feel about that once they started talking to me because they realized I was pretty smart, I'd say, well, how'd you feel about that? And they would tell me everything about everything.
Wow, that's pretty cool. What's your favorite book?
That I wrote or that I read?
Read.
I would say Ishmael and Celestine Prophecy is pretty high up there because it really taught me how to look at society and how to look at how people are acting towards each other.
I see. Well, no, I thought it was it's like clearly I could see like obviously what you're doing on here. It's smart. It's a smart marketing tactic. I like it. Yeah, good for you.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, nothing sells my books more than Toxic Losers, right?
Well, I mean, it's provocative
No. I
statements
asked a
and whatnot.
question, and then the answer doesn't start with, well, I mean. Nothing sells my books more than Toxic Losers. Because if this book is how to get rid of toxic losers and not pick them, if there was no more toxic losers, would I sell any copies of this?
Of course not.
So who's marketing me? Me or them?
You.
Me? Why?
Well,
Because
I mean,
I offer
to get
it?
them on here, you have to market it, right? You have to put a provocative statement up.
That's
say
not a,
provocative.
why is consensual sex provocative?
100% it's not, but you say provocative things such as like men are pooping in each other's mouths. You know what I mean? Provocative statements.
No, I'm speaking the truth. I'm
Well,
speaking the
regardless,
truth.
truth or
What they're
not, it's
doing is
smart,
they're
is what I'm
going
saying.
over, don't talk over me. They're going to Podcast Bros and repeating verbatim what these guys are saying, which means they're getting on their knees and opening their mouth for a load to come try to deliver over here. But the load the Toxic Bros made was not for us. It was for the boys getting on their knees.
Okay. No, I'm just saying it's smart marketing. Good for you.
Any other questions?
Um, well, what led you into like learning more and more about, I mean, you had something laminated and printed out, right? That you were showing people?
Body count doesn't matter, no matter
Yeah.
how high, no matter how low. When you're ready for a long-term relationship, you define yourself to know what you deserve and pick the person that matches your energy.
So, yeah, I mean, like what led you to it obviously you're making good money from these lives and leading to sales to your books and whatnot. Like, is that what led you to like being able to, because it's just crazy to me that did you always want to debate about this, or is just something like you realize it's
No, the only reason I talk about this is because there's all these morons running around the internet going, body count definitely matters, and all they're spewing is disinformation. And I had a prompt that had three prompts up here before. No kissing for 3 months, dating rule is ideal. 0 fight relationship is ideal. Body count doesn't matter, period. And everybody wanted to talk about body count because all you little dum-dums are talking about body count. So because of you dum-dums stomping around the internet going, body count definitely matters, I had to be the antidote to the stupidity being spread by dum-dums. So I took on the mantle of being the antidote to the stupidity. When the stupidity stops, I guess I can rest. In the meantime, I will be the antidote to the stupidity. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Chantal. It's Chris again. I feel like we didn't get a chance to debate. I had a good debate with Ophelia, but not with you.
Okay, so I've already done the spiel with you. It's facts or
Yes.
science only. Did you have a different study to bring this time?
I don't. I want to understand how you reconcile the idea of no kissing for 3 months and that body count.
Reconcile. Ladies, did you pick up the toxicity in that one simple little word? How dare I talk about a no kissing for 3 months dating rule for picking the right person using observation before selection, while also saying bodily autonomy is a fact and people can do whatever they want with their bodies and that's fine. How dare I have the audacity to say those two things simultaneously? Hey, Chris?
I don't think that really addressed the question.
Hey, chat, did you understand my answer? Chat, did you understand my answer?
Would you say that it is a fact, Chantel, that the best indication of future behavior is past behavior?
Oh, so, Chris, so what you're saying is what somebody did in the past, they're still doing in the present?
So if you were looking for a
Is
long-term...
that what you're saying, Chris? I need to clarify your statement. To clarify your statement, are you saying that what somebody did in the past, they're still doing in the present, Chris? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm saying that
Yes?
it's the best indicator.
Okay, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Chris is still pooping his pants. That's why he says that, obviously, because he's never changed anything, which is why he can't conceive of change. Now, I could talk to Chris about change, but he wouldn't be able to understand what I said because he's never changed anything, which is why he can't even conceive of it. So here's the thing, Chris. Us people who don't poop our pants understand there are people who still poop their pants. Now, here's the thing. We didn't write poops his pants because that's messy, it's stinky, and I mean it just puts nasty stuff in the washing machine. So we don't pick you We don't pick people like you. We pick people who don't poop their pants anymore.
Do you agree that it's a fact that the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior?
We know you're still pooping your pants, Chris. You don't need to double down on it.
Are you attacking
Okay,
me or are you attacking my fact?
I agree. Chris is still pooping his pants. We don't need to double down on the fact that you still poop your pants, Chris.
Do you want to put another moderator against me to debate me?
You're boring us, Chris. I'm blocking you. No. We're not here for you. At all. We're not here for dum-dums who are bored with their life and have nothing to do. We're not here for people like that. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Chantal. My name is Razan.
Hi, what can I do for you?
So honestly, I work in a male field job, and I'm surrounded by men constantly, and I feel like they put me down a lot. They make fun of my nails, they make fun of like the length, who I'm going out with. So I just want to ask you, how can I react in a way where I don't feel, anxiety when I step into my work?
So you need to increase your self-esteem, my love. They're having an effect on you because they're stepping on you to elevate themselves. So people who do stuff like that have low self-esteem. When you have low self-esteem, they step on you to make themselves feel better. When you have high self-esteem, they can't do that. They can't get their feet up there. So in order for you to not be affected by them, you need to increase your self-esteem. So you need to do the 60 days in the Glow Up Journal and change your level of confidence, because you can change an exterior behavior, but you're still going to feel the way you feel inside until you increase your self-esteem. Once you increase your self-esteem, your reaction is going to be different. And the reaction is going to be unaffected, and that will make you boring. And these little bullies are not going to be able to step on you, and because you're boring, they're going to look for someone else to bully, because that's how bullies are.
Okay. Thank you so much. I will screenshot the book.
Okay.
Thank you, Chantal. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Yes, the Glow Journal works for everyone, my love. Everyone. Also, did you know that there's a dating book for the rainbow community called The 3-Month Dating Paradigm, and it has a rainbow cover. You'll find it on my Amazon page in the link in my bio. Hi, what's your name?
Oh, hi, Chantal. It's Jenna again. You're right.
Hi. What can I do for
Hiya
you?
there. Loving tonight. You're doing amazing as always. But you spoke really fast. I didn't catch what you said when you were talking about the other prompts that you'd had in the past. What was the second one you said?
So the first one was no kissing for 3 months. Dating
Yeah.
rule is ideal. The second one is a zero fight relationship is ideal. And a fight is no yelling, no slamming, no throwing.
Of course. Okay. Because that's what I was double checking, because I'm guessing that no two people are going to agree on everything. So it's
We
about having
can-
go ahead.
Yeah, so let me just explain. So there's 3 levels of conflict. There's a fight, an argument, and a disagreement. A fight is an escalation into chaotic behaviors, yelling, slamming, right? Slamming doors, throwing things, right? That's chaotic behaviors. An argument is a lack of acceptance. I don't accept, you're wrong until you change. And until you change, I bring this up because I don't accept until you change, because you're wrong until you change. A disagreement is you say, I think this is the best book. And the other person says, I think this is the best book. And you both go, okay. And you get on with your day without turning a disagreement into an argument or a fight.
Okay, great. Super. Yeah, because I was just wondering, if, say, you do have something that you disagree on, you're okay with us having that healthy discussion, providing it doesn't get heated into something escalated to a nasty experience.
The difference between an argument and a debate or discussion is consent.
Right.
So I could say to you, you know, I think this is the best book. And you go, well, I say this is the best book. And if I immediately launch into why you're wrong, that's an argument. But if I say, oh, interesting, you have a difference of opinion. Do you want to have a little discussion about that, a debate about that?
Okay. And would you maybe give someone a chance if there was to be an issue, and then if they were to mess up that chance, then you would leave that person, or how would you work with that? Because I know that it would potentially come up, wouldn't it, with something that you might not.
If I don't accept them, if I don't accept our differences,
Yeah.
if I keep trying to change them, that's a symptom that I should go.
Yeah, not to change them, but say they support one political party, for example. I'm just being
Exactly.
extreme, but yeah.
If I don't accept that they support a different political party, if I keep trying to debate them on it and change
Yeah.
their mind against their will, it's a sign that I need to go because I'm with somebody that I'm not accepting.
Yeah, and love doesn't have an excuse for going, okay, I'll stick with it. It still needs to be that you move on. Okay.
Love is two things. It's a verb and it's acceptance. So if I'm trying to change you, I'm not loving you.
Okay, fine. So so if you love them, you could say, okay, I accept that political view you've got. I love you, I'll accept, and leave that alone. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Queen.
Hello, my love. What's your name?
Taya.
Taya, what topic are you here for?
I just would like to be an example of that religious but logical person. Because I fully agree with you. I bought your books, some for my friends. Because I don't need nobody to tell me what is true and who I am. I know who I am.
Thank you, my love.
And body count does not matter because I know it doesn't, because sex is magical.
Sometimes it's
the
just
most
fun. Sometimes it's just a good time. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just a curiosity. Sometimes it's magical. Sometimes it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
And we get to decide for ourselves what the sex is going to be at any given time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
There's nothing wrong with consensual sex. And if you want to convince us otherwise, you have to bring something outside of your ego dysfunction or indoctrination. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Nora. I just want to say that I do support what you're saying. However, I did find a study and I want it to be
Title?
proven.
Title, website, page number, paragraph number.
Yeah.
If you're off the app, we can't hear you. If you're off the app, we can't hear you. If you're off the app, we cannot hear you.
I'm just getting the name just because I'm using my phone right now.
If you're off the app, we cannot
you hear me?
hear you. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop you because you didn't come prepared. I need title, website, page number, paragraph number. Take a pen and a piece of paper and write it down and then come back, or just write it in the chat. Title, send, website, send, page number, paragraph number, send. Okay, type it in the chat. Bye, loser. They're all ready.
Hello,
Hi, what's your name?
my name is Grace.
Grace, what topic are you here for?
So I was actually curious about the no kiss 3 months dating rule. I wanted to hear the logic behind it.
So the logic behind observation before selection, right?
Okay.
right? The logic behind using observation before committing to a long-term relationship, right?
Yes.
The logic behind doing due diligence before making an important decision so that you make the right decision using knowledge and insight and make an informed decision, right?
Yes.
That logic?
Yes, because it was not specifically saying long-term relationship. It was mostly like kissing. That's why I was confused about that.
Yeah, you don't need to do 3 months if you're just choosing a hookup, because a hookup is once, twice, and done. A hookup is not long-term. It's here today, gone tomorrow. A hookup is not somebody you keep. But when it comes to choosing a long-term relationship, do you now see the logic?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to know why was it so precise about 3 months? Why wasn't it longer or shorter?
For the same reason, corporation chose 3 months, and they chose 3 months based on scientific research that showed that when people put up a facade pretending to be a certain persona in order to gain access to what you have, like medical and dental benefits or kissing, sex, sleepovers, and exclusivity, when they're putting on a persona to mask that they actually don't deserve those benefits, it takes up to 3 months for the persona to fall off, for you to see the reality of who they are, and to decline giving them the benefits and firing them instead. So a corporation doesn't want to give medical and dental benefits to people who come in chronically late, are combative bosses and coworkers, and have poor work ethic. And you should not be giving kisses, sex, sleepovers, and exclusivity, in other words, relationship status, to somebody who is a liar, who is lazy, who is selfish, who is not trustworthy, and doesn't respect you.
Okay, and what advice would you give for women who, despite understanding all of this, they have a fear of not like having their perspective like just go away, and they will feel like they will just end up alone and have that fear within them?
Right. So basically, you're asking, what about the women who feel they need to barter their body to keep somebody interested? And if they don't barter their body soon enough, he's going to walk away because he's going to think you're not interested. So what I'm pointing out is that you will have a better chance having a healthy long-term relationship with somebody who shows respect long-term, a desire to understand you long-term, patience, and impulse control, which you will only see over time, not in the short term. So if you want somebody who genuinely cares about you and is around you because they genuinely like who you are, you don't put sexuality on a plate and go, here you go, I hope you like me. You remove all aspects of sexuality and you say, if you don't like me enough to hang around me, it's a good thing I didn't kiss you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But for the women who do need to increase their self-esteem so that they are not so fearful of bartering their body, I would recommend you add the Glow Up Journal to your purchase of No More Assholes.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Come back anytime. So good. So good. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Lee. Can you hear me?
Lee, what topic are you here for?
I'm here for the body count doesn't matter topic.
That's my debate topic. It's facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because you're not the subject, and I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. There's a lot of background noise. Is there something we can do about that?
Yeah, let me see if I can fix this. Can you hear me now?
Yes. So a facts over feelings debate means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. We debate this in a factual or scientific way only. Lee, are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
No. I actually wanted to know if I could share something with my fellas, a perspective to help them get over this body count mattering issue that they have.
So you were here to talk to the guys and tell them why body count does not matter?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've been making dating content for a while now. I've had my ups and downs where I thought body count mattered for a long, long time. For my fellas out there, look, listen up. The only reason you really care about body count is because you don't have the same access. If you were honest with yourself and you had the same access to beautiful women as much as you want, you would have a high body count. And it would not be right if some woman came into your life and said, hey, I don't think you make a great partner because you slept around a lot. So it took a lot of growth for me to realize that the only reason I was really upset about it is because I didn't have the same type of sexual access. Man, I didn't have a girl told me her body count 70, and I'm like, dang, I can't sleep with 70 women, so now I'm mad about it. So if that helps my fellas out, you're only mad about it because you don't have the same access. But if you could sleep with 50, 60, 70, 80 beautiful women, you would do it. And you wouldn't want somebody to judge you for that. So that's all I wanted to say.
I appreciate you, Lee. Lee, would you agree what matters more than who somebody did is who they are?
One more time, I'm sorry.
Would you say that what matters more than who somebody did or didn't do is who they are?
Yes.
Somebody with a low body count with all these qualities, we should accept, but if they have a low body count and they don't have these qualities, we should reject them.
Yep.
And if they have a high body count with all these qualities, we should accept them. But if they have a high body count without these qualities, we should reject them.
Yes.
Exactly.
So that's it. I just wanted to share that with the fellas. Just help you with a perspective. That's what helped me get past it as a man, and maybe that'll help the fellas out there too that have such an issue with it.
Keep teaching the guys, okay, Lee?
Okay, I will. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye.
By the way, Lee, if I can ever help you teach your guys, come back. Come back. If there's any way I can help you, let me know. Yeah. We appreciate intelligence. Hi, what's your name?
Again, Calvin.
Calvin, what topic are you here for?
One of the red box. The body count doesn't matter one.
That's my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because I'm not here to change you in any way, shape, or form. We debate this in a factual or scientific way only. That means you don't start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Kelvin, are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
Yeah.
A little bit of ground rules before we start. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a toothbrush?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm well aware of what's a fact.
What?
Yeah, I know what's a fact.
A fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information to prove what you're saying is not a lie. Title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number, where that study says safe consensual sex has a negative result. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we make sure. Oh. Okay, goodbye.
Hello?
Hi, what's your name?
It's Danny.
Danny, what topic are you here for?
Well, it was more so a question. I need advice I'm dating this girl, right? She's obviously has experience of every sort, stuff like that. Well, I'm gonna let you know this is my first girlfriend. And I need tips on like the aspect of like basically what you're discussing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I need advice because like, of course I take care of this woman. I take her out. I spend time with her on a very good occasion. I do her favorite things. I get her favorite stuff, like lots of things, right? But
Yeah.
we're young.
So here's what I recommend you do. Grab a copy of The Perfect Play. Read this so that you understand what a man needs to be. Keep doing everything you're doing, but also make sure you are being a man. And
Well,
there'll
yeah.
be no reason for her to ever leave. In addition to that, get Fake Session for Men, which is going to help you understand communication and conflict resolution and how to take responsibility for your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. So this has her seeing you as the man she wants to stay with. And this has her seeing you as the man who is safe to stay with.
Well, I mean, we've been dating for a while, right? Like, we obviously, like, I have really good established communication with her. Like, we're not toxic or anything like that. It's just like, I'm saying I need tips on, like, I don't know if I can say it, but the sexual aspects. You know what I mean? Like, because we haven't
Why
gotten
don't
to
you
that part
talk
yet.
to her about that? I'm not the one to teach you how to handle her body.
All right, you're right. Okay.
Okay? So open up your ears to the communication, listen to what she says, and do what she says. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, how are you? My name is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. What topic are you here for?
Can I go with the open forum, please?
Yeah, what's your question?
Okay, I want to give you some praise because I've been watching your little TikToks on this. I'm more of on the Instagram side of everything, but everything you say is 100% correct. 100% love it all onto this. So I saw something yesterday I just want to say to it because it made me fall on the floor, laugh so hard, okay? So these quote unquote men say that women should save their bodies for whatever reason. Stupid, dumb. I can't tell you what to do with your body. My thoughts. So, but these men, quote, quote, boys, I'll call them boys.
Okay.
That's what you are. You a boy, you ain't a man. So these boys want to have all this experience before they get to a relationship. So, logic. If you're telling a woman not to have sex, and you're a man saying, I need experience, who you getting experience with? The other boy?
Well, this is why I say they're so dumb.
Yes!
They're so dumb. They have a 24/7 fertility cycle and they're yelling at us to close our legs. Are you dumb?
Dumb.
They
And
listen to
my
podcast
thing-
bros. Check this out. Listen, their heroes call them worthless and they eat it up because they're dumb. Their heroes say the more males a female's move with, the more she loses value. Their heroes are saying my belief is males, which is their audience, have a less than zero value because 1 + 10, if she was a 1 out of 10, a lowly 1 out of 10, and he was a 0, she'd still be a 1. He'd have to be worth less than 0 to reduce her value. Their heroes literally call them worthless. And they go, I'm worth less than 0. They tell us to our face they're worthless.
100%. So I heard that. I want to share that with you. I thought it was funny. I am all for, you're a woman. You're not less than the man. My opinion, again, opinion time, women are stronger than women. So I'm saying women are stronger than men.
Yeah.
Period. Onto that. They have the ability to control themselves far more than the man can never do. Men's very impulsive, and I see people go into a relationship, so what I call a breast to breast kind of a thing. So it's a mommy breast, and they're looking for another mommy breast on that. And they don't go from the mommy breast to me. Who am I on this? And so therefore they can establish their individuality. And then they can go from the me to the relationship to we. So it's a breast to me, to me, to we. Yeah, but I just want to say, love you 100%. Love.
I
Have a
appreciate you, my
wonderful
love.
time.
Bye, lovely. Hi, what's your name?
Hi there, it's Michael.
Michael, what topic are you here for?
The body count doesn't matter.
That's my debate topic. It's a facts over feelings debate, not an individualized debate. I don't debate you on you because you're not the subject. This is the subject all by itself. Facts over feelings means we debate this in a factual or scientific way only, which means you don't start a sentence with I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. Are you here for a facts over feelings debate? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, a little bit of ground rules before we start. A fact would be like this. Would you agree this is a toothbrush?
Yes.
Yes, a fact is something outside of you and me, agreed upon on site because it is so obvious. If you want to bring a science, you have to bring 4 pieces of information to prove what you're saying is not a lie. Title of the peer-reviewed study, website is on, page number, paragraph number. You give that to us first. We'll go find what you found, and then you can say it out loud. And this is how we make sure there's no amplification of lies, fear-mongering, or disinformation. Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay, I'll let you go first. What do you have, facts or science?
Sorry?
What do you have, facts or science?
Well, I have a question, I suppose, first of all.
Okay.
So it's a general question about the idea of making an objective statement about a subjective
Objective
opinion.
statement. If I say if you eat a burger, you'll take a dump, is that an objective statement?
Eventually, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, and do you need to debate that?
Well, no, that is objective, yeah.
It's very objective, and you have no need to debate that, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a natural bodily function, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Go on.
I suppose what I'm saying is, let's say you substitute body count for something like height. It doesn't really matter if I say to somebody,
Listen,
height
why are you
doesn't
talking
matter.
about preferences? I said facts are science only, and you veered way off course into the eyes. I prefer. We don't
No,
care
I'm not saying
about
what I prefer at all.
preferences. Shush, stop
I'm
talking
not
to
saying
me.
what I prefer at
We
all.
don't
I'm wondering.
care about preferences. We don't care what somebody prefers. We care about our preferences. An individual person's preference for a tall person does not matter to us. We will pick our preference. If you are not our preference, your preference for body count does not matter. By the way, your preference for body count automatically disqualifies you. If you want to
No, I'm
talk
not
about
saying what I have a
preferences,
preference for at
we
all.
don't prefer people who think body count matters. In fact, we abhor them, which is why we instantly block and delete them. Do you know what the word abhor means?
Yes, I do, yeah.
What does it mean?
It's similar to kind of hate.
Yes, can't stand the sight of them. That's why we immediately get rid of them. It's an immediate ick. Ew.
No, for sure,
One of
for sure.
those.
And I wouldn't
And that's
think
a
of telling you
preference,
my
by the way.
preferences.
A preference. We prefer to be grossed out by toxic, controlling, abusive males. Okay? So
Sure,
don't
fair
talk
enough.
about preferences anymore. If you do, I'll block you because I'm already bored. Do you have a fact or a science to present? Yes or no?
Yes, I suppose I would say then it's a fact that whatever people decide to pick is up to
A
them.
statistic. What course do people decide to pick? That's a fact. You're so dumb.
Okay,
Seriously,
statistic then
Captain
would be
Obvious?
100%
No.
that people are allowed to
Listen.
pick whatever
Don't
they
talk
like.
to me from your toilet anymore. I'm done with this. I'm done with people that are bored with their lives. I'm so done with people that are bored with their lives. It's a fact that people will pick what they prefer. Yeah, dum-dum. Exactly. This is why I'm teaching women to have an enhanced preference. I'm teaching women to have a preference for losers who are not abusive. Well, no losers. I teach women to have a preference for men who stand confidently in the present, a preference for men who take responsibility for their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, a preference for men who look at a woman and think about a woman, okay? Jeez. Discernment. Bye, loser.
Hello.
Hi, what's
Hello.
your name?
I'm a
Hello,
bit
what's your
scared.
name?
I'm Tony. I'm Tony.
When you get the cotton out of your mouth, re-request, but I can't make out what you're saying. Oh, thank you.
Hi,
What's your name?
Taya. Sorry for
Yeah.
my voice. It's me again. It's just so funny to me. This whole how illogical this whole body count question even is. The reason they're asking is just because they want to push their agenda, because they're propagandized or whatever, and they don't even care if I cheat on them with another woman. Like, as a queer woman, it's so funny to me how sorry.
It's okay, my love. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye. Bye, loser. Come back. This is a loser-free zone. Okay. Here, let me help make sure you don't come back. Thank you. I appreciate you. So much love. So much love. Oh, we don't pick guys though, Ozzy. We block them. See, like this. Yeah. All the guys think body count matters, which is why we block them. We block them all. We block them all. Right. Right. I know. All the angry guys boosting my numbers. Block them, block them, block them. Losers don't exist. Block, block, block. Losers don't exist. Block, block, block. Losers don't exist. Right, ladies? Globe Journal. Increase your self-esteem in 60 days. Evolution Revolution. Choose matriarchy today. Join us in matriarchy. Join the movement. It's the Evolution Revolution. We are taking control. We're not controlled. We are in control. Ladies, do you control your own environment? Losers don't exist. When you block a loser, that's called matriarchy. When you use a no kissing for 3 months dating methodology, that's called matriarchy. When you have a community, when you have friends, when you build, when you make money, all that is called matriarchy. Natural selection, indeed. Oops. Age minimum for your books, if you're old enough to read. You're old enough to read my books. My favorite person, love watching you. Humble, clueless guys, saving women from abusers. Yes, indeed. I know. Are you bored of the dum-dums? Eh? Are you bored of the losers repeating the same thing over and over again? They come from the podcast bros. Are you bored of the puppets who get from the podcast bro? Because you know the podcast bro puts their hand up them and moves their mouth. Body count matters. What about 200? What about 500? What about peer bonding? What about my feelings? They went from body count matters because of science to it's subjective. Yeah, I know, dum-dum. That's what I'm improving. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Jazz. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Jazz. What topic are you here for?
Oh, first of all, I have to say you're like my favorite person on this app. I wanted to join, but I was like a bit shy, and I thought, no, I need to speak with her because she's amazing. So, thank you so much for everything you're doing. It's so refreshing to see you just absolutely wipe the floor with these guys. So I wanted to ask one question. The Glow Up Journal, is that good for people who struggle with codependency, do you think?
Yes. So what I teach you to do is bring your brain back under your control and make your self-esteem under your control. Because when you're codependent, how you feel depends on other people, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to turn that around, and I'm going to teach you how to make yourself feel good. And the stuff you're going to do in here is literally going to change your brain structure.
Okay, that's great because I've struggled with that for probably my entire life. So I think I'm definitely gonna get that journal most likely next week, I think. And there was one other point I wanted to say, and it's not directed to you specifically, but it's more to do with like the guys that might be lingering in the chat. So I find it absolutely hilarious that guys, they tend to like benefit off of the thing that they mock directly. So they go on and on about body count. Oh, body count is horrible. You're disrespecting yourself if body count's high. And yet they are directly benefiting from women wanting to have hookups because they are having hookups. So these podcast bros, they go on and on about how many threesomes they've had. Andrew Tate is massive on that. Like the amount of times he's spoken about threesomes. And he hates women who want to have casual sex. And it's like, if you want to obliterate that culture, where are you getting your threesomes from? Where are these sexual experiences coming from? Because you're not going to get any sex at all. So yeah, it's just crazy to me. So if there are any guys in the chat sitting there thinking that they can justify pushing these standards onto people and yet they want to be hypocrites, like, it's so stupid. Thank you.
I appreciate you, my love.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Odila, are you around? Do I have a typer? Do I have a typer? Before I bring this next caller in, I want to be prepared with a typer. Hi. Okay. So I've got somebody who's coming in. I'm going to ask her straight off the bat, title, website, page number, paragraph number. So title, what's the title of the peer-reviewed study?
Sexual partner number and distribution over time affect long-term partner evaluation.
Can you say that again, slower and clearer?
Sexual partner number and distribution over time affect long-term partner evaluation.
We've gotten that one before. Odila, go for it. You got it. You got the floor, my love.
Okay, where do you want us to look?
The website.
Page number, paragraph number.
Abstract, page 1.
You want us to look in the abstract?
Yeah, the summary of the study.
Do you know what an abstract is? And I'm not trying to be condescending right now. Do you know what an abstract does?
We can have a look at the
what
review. We can have a look at the
Do
review.
you know what an abstract is?
Yes.
What is it?
What is
Overall, is it not overall conclusion?
No. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
It's an abstract is not an overall conclusion. The conclusion of a study is found at the end. An abstract is where the researcher or whoever is doing the research is explaining the existence of the idea, what he's trying to investigate, what he thinks is happening, where he states his hypothesis. He's not telling you that, oh, this is what is true. He is saying that, hey, in this study, I am investigating this and that because I think this is what happens when you mix X with Y, and this is how I'm going to do it. So you're at that alone.
Okay, can we have a look at the review of the study? It's
The
in
review.
the review says the same thing.
Okay, review, what page is that? 1 second.
What page is the review?
What page is the review on?
The review is at the last page. I prepared for the first page, but it says the same thing overall.
1 second. Let me find the review. Okay. So 1 second, I'm trying to get the review yours first right now. I need to get it as a PDF. 1 second, I'm gonna get that out.
Can I just point something out?
No.
No,
Okay.
I need to see what you need to point out before we let you point it out. Let me get it on the PDF, and that'll make it easier for me to find your section.
I wasn't going to point out something in the study, both of them.
Okay, just a minute now, and it needs to verify me. Okay, so you said the review was on what page?
It was the last page, just above the graphs.
The last page,
I
just
believe.
above the graph. There are about 4 graphs there. I need there's a conclusion, there's a method. Can you give me a section title?
Yeah, bear with me.
Is she gone out the app or?
I don't know. We're waiting. Is there a section title? You were looking at
all
it.
the yeah, I have the study right here. There are keywords, there are figures, there are results, there are graphs. I don't see any. There's sociosexuality. There's a discussion section. There is a conclusion.
From what she was saying to us, it sounded like she had it open in front of her.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting the impression that she's now looking for the
For
first
review,
time.
yeah. I think it's easy for me because, like I said, I have access to this study because I have an actual membership. I log in and I can just type that and it comes up. So,
Yeah. But she copy pasted apparently.
I mean,
Page
usually
3
you
of
wouldn't
the
find a review. You'll find an analysis
page
of the
3 of
study.
the page 3 results.
Page 3, 1 second. Results. Okay. 1 second. Let me get to the results. Okay. So, results. Which paragraph do you want me to look at? Because there's results. There's study 1, study 2. There's a sample of graph. And then there is study 3, summary of past partner numbers effect. Which one do you want me on?
The last one.
The summary of past partners number effect, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, read it out loud. Can you read what you want us to find to?
If you're off the app, we cannot hear you. If you're
I thought you were reading. That's why I didn't prepare.
No,
for that
you
part.
need to point us to the point that you're trying to make. We just wanted to make sure that it is written there.
S3 replicated.
Hello?
S3 replicated from there. S3 replicated.
You said to read the summary of past partner numbers. I have it in front of me. I don't mind reading it, but I want you to make your point.
Okay.
If you're off the app, we cannot hear you. If you're off the app, we cannot hear you. If you're off the app, we cannot hear you. If you're off the app, we cannot hear you.
It says across all studies.
If you're off the app, we cannot hear you.
There was a clear effect of past partners numbers.
Yeah, now read the effect. Read the effect that was observed.
For the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Across all of the studies,
yes,
the past partner numbers, there was an effect of the willingness of having them as a long-term
No, I'm going to read it. That's not what the study says. So I'm going to read it. Summary of past partner number effect. And they have abbreviated past partner as PPN. So across all studies, there was a clear effect of past partner number. The weighted average effect size for the decrease in willingness between 4 and 12 partners was large, and medium in the case of 12 and 36 partners. Differences between countries were confined to effect size, but never its presence or direction. And this is what I want you to listen. Sex differences were minimal, but when present, I'm going to start that again. Sex differences were minimal, but when present, showed no evidence that the sexual history of a suitor was judged more harshly by men than by women. Models and follow-up analysis can be found in table S1, S3. I'm going to reread that part again. Sex differences were minimal, but when present, showed no evidence that the sexual history of a suitor was judged more harshly by men than by women. Does that clear that up for you?
Yeah, that's just to a single gender. I'm talking about overall, there was a decrease for long-term partner when they were looking for it.
Yeah, but that was not due to the amount of partner that they had.
It was
Because there
less
was,
desirable.
it says, look, I'm going to read that again. There was no minimal effect. There was minimal effect. And when such effect, where they say across all studies, there was a clear effect. When the effect was present, it didn't show an evidence that the sexual history mattered. And then when they read further on their method, because I read the method, they say that they have to confine a lot of stuff and had to narrow down. They say we confine country, sizes, direction.
She went away all by herself.
Oh, okay.
All by herself. She went away all by herself. That was very wise of her, by the way, because if she was going to negate you again, I was going to block her for being too dumb to be around us.
I wonder if she actually read the method that they did. And to anybody in the comment section, I'm just gonna say this out there. If someone ever brings you a study and say, yeah, the conclusion said this, I beg of you, please look at the method, okay? Look at the method, scrutinize it from top to bottom. Look at the method, because usually in a high bona fide study, they will say, this is the method that we use, and this is the other method that exists, and this is why we chose this method. And they will tell you the limitation of that method. And then this study does the exact same thing, that we had to confine certain things. We have to remove certain effect that could have not affected the result either negatively or positively. And then on top of that, they did say that it was an effect, but they said the effect was minimal, and that when the effect was observed, it had nothing to do with sexual partner. So please, please, please double check those studies. Take the time to read it. Sometimes I know they use like jargon, but just take the time to read it, because sometimes somebody will pull a wool over your eyes and think, haha, I got you there. Okay, I'm back in the comment section. Let me know if you need me.
I appreciate you. Thank you, my love.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh man, hey, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I just wanted to say, one of my friends sent me your Instagram, and I found you on TikTok, and I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I enjoy every bit of watching the stupidity of the man just go.
Yeah. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Come back anytime.
Yes, ma'am.
This should be fun. Acidio. Hi, what's your
Hi,
name?
can you hear me?
Yeah, what's
Good,
your
how are
name?
you? Sean.
What topic are you here for?
I was here to just continue off the debate that was kind of happening with Adila. if I'm
Oh,
pronouncing it
so
right.
you want to bring science. So this is a facts over feelings debate. By the way, it's facts or science only. You don't
Yep.
start a sentence with, I think, I feel, my opinion, my experience. It immediately disqualifies you because you're not the subject, okay?
Understood.
So you said you want to bring a science?
Yeah, just maybe even going back to the same
No, no, no,
thing.
no, 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 no. We don't need to go anywhere. We need the title, website, page number, paragraph number of the study you want us to look at. What is it?
Okay. I mean, it's the exact same one, but sexual partner number and distribution over time affect long-term partner evaluation evidence from 11 countries across 5 continents.
The same study we just had open right now?
Yep.
And the page number and paragraph number?
Results, the same paragraph that was being discussed.
Hey, what's up? Sorry, I missed
Hi,
the
sorry. I
little
just
bit.
want to clarify. I might be wrong here. So you're saying you're actually kind of talking about the sex difference effect were minimal, but I feel like you're kind of extending that to kind of also say that the effect size was minimal. But I mean, the initial effect size for previous partner number is actually still like relevant and significant.
Where
May
does
I
it say that?
interrupt?
Where does it say that?
May I interrupt?
Wait, Dio.
Dio,
Where
yeah.
does it say that? What paragraph?
Across all studies, there's a clear effect of past partner number, PPN.
Yeah, what is the same
heading-
paragraph she was referring to?
Yeah, the one you
discussion.
read. The one you
Okay,
read.
yes.
Why
I'm
it's
not
relevant?
Again, I'm going to repeat what I said to her. Yes, they do say that there was a clear effect of the past number of partner. Now, I can say there is an effect. Later on, they're going to say that the effect was minimal.
Sorry,
then it's
no,
not-
incorrect. The sex difference was minimal, meaning that both
Wait a
males.
second. Wait a second. Sorry, I'm
I'll
as a
say-
psychologist. Why it's relevant?
Let me explain. So basically, this effect exists for both males and females, right? But they're just
Which
saying that
effects?
different.
That
It
people
doesn't. It's
have
not stronger in
preference?
males or.
Wait. Which effects? That people have preference?
Yep. The weighted average.
Why
effect size
does
for-
it matter for us?
Yeah, we don't care about people's preferences.
Well, so wait,
This
what?
whole old study is about people's preference. It's
So-
not about factual information on previous number of sexual partners. It
So-
doesn't give us any information on people characteristics on anything. It's
What
just
was-
about that people have preference.
What was
Oh,
your name
okay.
again?
Sorry, to me,
Yes,
Sean. Sean.
Sean. So people have preferences, right?
Yeah. Okay. I thought.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so listen, we don't care about other people's preferences. We care about ours. So if somebody's not our preference, we just get rid of them. So
Oh, I
their
understand.
preference doesn't
I agree
matter.
with you. I just
So
wanted to
they're-
address the scientific like robustness. Like Adela just had it a bit.
Okay, but
uh,
apparently this is about preferences. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had to come back
No,
and
no,
tell
I
us
didn't
that.
agree with her. I just wanted to make sure that we're interpreting the science right in the such a large audience.
Yeah,
just-
and where was the misinterpretation? Because
you were
they did. I didn't negate that they made. I read it across all study. There was a clear effect of past partner number, but they are not studying whether it is good or bad. They are studying the effect that it has over how people choose their partner, and then that's what I say that number it has an effect, but the effect of it on how they choose their partner is minimal when observed.
it's not minimal though. It was just
Oh,
minimal.
oh,
The
so
difference
the study
between
I
says-
deny
wait,
the
wait, wait,
words
I'm
in
gonna
the
quote
study.
from
right?
the
No,
study.
wait. I
Mhm.
deny the words in the study. Bye, loser.
I literally just read the study minimum. I mean, that's crazy.
That's how crazy they are. They're mentally ill.
And I also want to point out that studies still will be either retracted or corrected in the future because one of the main authors, who is Andrew J. Thomas, is biased person. All of his studies, if you go into his bibliography, is about incels, how to help incels, why society has to help incels, and why they are so important for the society and they don't have to fix their issues. We have to fix their issues. We as a society has to cater to the dysfunctional man. And all of his studies that he's trying to make is all biased shit.
Yeah, anyways, again, I'm back in the comment if you need me. To the people following the chat, guys, they did observe an effect, but it was very minimal. And this study is concerning whether the number of partners that you have affect the way you choose your long-term your long-term partner, whether having a like, not in the sense of whether it's higher or lower, whether in the sense that do you have enough experience, like what did
But
you
we
grow
cannot
from.
talk about this study like that. It's not, it's
Yeah, but that's literally
sociological
what they're saying. Like
study.
they're saying that, oh, there was a
They
when they
say
talk about
that
it.
in people that they were surveying,
Yeah,
or that for those specific demographic of people,
exactly.
this
Chantal,
works.
this is something
We
that you
cannot.
can use actually, because you've often say that when someone has high body count, they have experiences, they choose better. That this study is actually studying that point, that is having a high number of body partner may affect the way you choose your partner
Yeah.
in the terms of what you've experienced before and what you're looking for moving forward is in that way.
I
So
still
this study
disagree
is
with you.
actually
I still disagree with you. We cannot generalize this study. We
no,
cannot
I
use
am
this
not
study to
generalizing
say
the
that
study,
people
dear.
use this as a criteria for
No,
this
this is just a
specific
rebuttal
demographic.
for Chantal. Whenever someone is going to bring a study to go study by study, of course, no study, no research is ever generalized in my account. I looked at a study, the way it is done, and in the country it is done. It's just a way to say when someone comes, oh, there is a study that says this, then Chantal can say, well, there is also a study that says that. So you know.
Okay. But still, I don't agree with that this study can be even used to make a conclusion that it has any effect on how we choose partners. Because when we say we already generalize, or people, we already generalize. For those specific people that they tested, even across countries, I don't care, because it's sociological. If it would be psychological methodology, and they would see that there is a specific pattern in mechanism of how it happens and why it happens due to psychological qualities of us as individuals, as human beings, then I would agree with that study.
Oh, okay. I see what you
Now,
mean. I see
this
what you mean.
study is just presenting us that there are people, they have thoughts, and those thoughts impact how they choose someone. And it's just irrelevant to say that it gives us any information on anything. In 1 year, it can snap and be a different way, or I can choose different people from all those 11 countries and even do it perfectly from scientific perspective. I can do randomized study on those people and I will find totally different correlation and say, no, it doesn't matter totally, like just at all. And then it would be like one study contradicts the other study and that sociological data just crashes and gives us nothing because it doesn't follow psychological methodology. That's why I don't agree with such wording as you used when you started to say that it really shows something in a sense how people choose it as a criteria. No, it doesn't. It just shows for those specific people that they surveyed, it worked like that at that specific time when they were surveyed. Even maybe when it would be like longitudinal study, maybe then I would be more agreeing with you, but right now I cannot say like, yeah, it's right interpretation.
No, all fair. I don't disagree with you, and I think your criticism of the study is very valid. I mean, that's one thing that they missed out on is the longitudinal aspect of the study and the fact that this is not exactly, I feel like this is a study more on preferences than again on the factual thing, because those same people that they study, like you've mentioned, if you go back to them again in like 5-10 years time, they might not have the same concept of the same method of choosing those partner or the same, I guess, standards. So yeah, on that, I totally agree with you. This is just a study for now, but I don't think it's going to last the test of time, given that most people do not stay who they are fixed in point of time, they change. So yes, on that point, yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, and also I want to point out in the terms of you were talking about high bona fide study. And if we look at the pictures that they were writing as a theoretical representation of the models, they didn't even correctly input the connections, because when we are inputting the connections between different aspects of phenomenological scientific research, we need to point out not the specific one line with an arrow. It has to be two arrows to two different aspects of the phenomenology, and they're just putting strict arrows like it's causation. They want to interpret it differently. They still say about correlations, but they want to portray it as a causation. They are super biased. It's like, I don't I don't like that study at all.
And the
Guys, can
study
we?
is published in 2005. So by the way, guys, it hasn't withstand the test of time. So I would, and I don't think, and by the way, this is one thing that Chantal, you do ask, this study has not been peer reviewed.
Oh, all right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.
All
I
right, thank
appreciate
you.
you. Thank you. Thoroughly debunked. Thoroughly debunked that one. Thank you, my loves. Oh, it's fine. Listen, I'm not worried about viewers. It's quality over quantity, my love. Very much a classroom. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Louisa.
Hi, Louisa. What topic are you here for?
Hi, I hope you don't mind calling me Chantal, calling you Chantal.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, just to start, I absolutely love your videos. You're absolutely amazing and very needed in this time. And I'm sorry if my speak sometimes feels slurry or confused. It's because of health conditions. Just to point out. Well, I have two main questions, if that's okay. Um, I've been following your list even before finding out about it, and I've been picking up lately that some guys might be aware that women have been following these standards
Yeah.
and
What's the question?
trying to.
No,
The
right to the
question.
question. Yeah.
Sorry. My question is, a lot of them try to pretend to be something different.
Yeah, my love. Do you see that this book has a lot of pages?
Yes.
This is why I say get the instruction manual, because they will play you if you don't follow the instructions.
Okay.
Because listen, if you do this loosey goosey without knowing how to do it properly, you are waiting, not vetting. And so they will outweight you and they will play you because you're not vetting, you're not doing it thoroughly, you're not getting all the information before allowing a kiss.
That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Thank you. I would also like to ask if there's any particular things that women that suffer from chronic illness should be aware of in terms of being careful with these men.
No different.
Okay.
There's no difference because what I teach is logic. And logic simply is, right? Like the logic of oxygen. Oxygen resides in the air. I breathe it, it goes in my body. It helps my body stay alive. That is a logic, right?
Yes.
And no matter your age, where you live, the culture you come from, your disability, your demographic, everybody can use that logic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That's what this is. This is a logic for everyone to use.
That makes perfect sense. Yes. I will definitely read the book, and thank you so much for taking the time
You're
to answer.
welcome. Come back
Amazing.
anytime.
Have a great life. Bye-bye.
Yeah. We are vetting, not waiting. I love that your username is Chantal's Key. My lovelies, I'm going to do a book walkthrough. My loves, my loves. What a great live tonight. Hey, did we have fun? Did we have fun? I was starting to think that the boys were starting to be scared of me because it was taking them a long time to come on my live streams. But tonight, ooh, they were ready to go. They were ready to go. All right, my loves, use the buttons in the link in my bio. Get your paperbacks on Amazon. Get your ebook bundle deals. Get that free book. I should make a t-shirt that says Chantal's Key, right? Guys, should we have a t-shirt that says Chantal's Key? Okay, guys, there's a free book in the link in my bio. The free book is Fake Learning Not Apply. How to identify and get rid of posers, losers, scammers, and predators. Wouldn't that be great? Chantal's Key. Oh, Chantal's Angels. Do you see? Oh, is this a key? It should be a picture of a key and it says, is this a key? Should it say Chantal's Key or should it say, is this a key? Which one? Which one? Say it in the chat. What do you want? Chantal's Key or is this a key? Is this a key? Is this a key? Is this a key? Oh my goodness. Okay, Instagram, I'm sorry. I'm going to pause you for a second. Jessica. Where is she? I know I have her in my texty texts. So we need to make a t-shirt or a tank top that shows a key and the wording is comma, is this a key? Question mark. Also, comma, we should make keychains and lanyards that says, comma, is this a key? Question mark. And then on the other side it says Chantal's Key. Oh, we have fun. We have fun. We have fun, don't we? Some of you guys got a hoodie. Some of you guys got a hoodie that said, what did it say? A couple of you guys got a hoodie. What did it say? Tote bags. I have block, delete, cleanse, remove. Oh, what would Chantal do? So you guys got block, delete, cleanse, remove. Fake smile? Who? Block, delete, cleanse, remove. Eh? Something about matriarchy. Okay. Lovelies, don't forget Comeback Queen helps you heal faster from a breakup or a divorce. No More Assholes is how you make sure you never pick a loser. This is observation before selection, your dating strategy of finding out who they are before they get a kiss on your lips so you can deal with them appropriately. No More Assholes is also in Spanish. It is also an audiobook. Yes, I narrate my audiobooks. My two audiobooks are No More Assholes and Fix That Shit for Women. And you can get my audiobooks in the link in my bio, but they are not on Audible. Is this a shirt? Yes, this is a shirt. No More Assholes also has a workbook which has bonus material, by the way. Necklace is gorgeous. Thank you. Fix That Shit helps you have a zero-fight relationship by teaching you communication skills and conflict resolution skills. The book's name, Nomás Culeros. Fix That Shit for Women, Fix That Shit for Men. Fix That Shit for Women, also an audiobook. The Fix That Shit books also have a workbook with bonus material. Glow Up Journal. Okay. Is this a book? Glow Up Journal. Yeah, thank you. I am so blessed. Thank you. Okay, Glow Up Journal helps you increase your confidence, self-worth, self-esteem in 60 days, you guys. Change your brain structure by doing specific behaviors and activities in 60 days. Thank you for all the blessings. You're already so blessed. I'm so blessed, you guys. Join the $7 million club. This is an amazing abundance club. I am loving what is happening in this club. Evolution Revolution, by the way, if you want to join the $7 million club, there's a button in the link in my bio. Evolution Revolution, Rebirth of Matriarchy. We're replacing patriarchy with matriarchy. We're replacing toxicity with healthy dynamics. We're replacing lies and dysfunction with truth and functionality. We're replacing control with our own identity and autonomy. So we have begun matriarchy. Would you like to join? Get your Evolution Revolution, follow the instructions, and become part of matriarchy, okay? Career coaching is custom made, identifying and monetizing your purpose, passion, and talent. Dating 101 is going to teach your kiddos how to recognize manipulation and coercion, how to never be taken advantage of. Link in bio for merch. Okay, Dating 101 to help the next generation make sure they don't make the same mistakes we did. And then Say Yes to Goodness, 10 steps for a complete and happy you. So this is going to help you elevate your happiness in 10 areas of your life that affect you mentally and emotionally. So use all those buttons in the link in my bio, my loves. Get your paperbacks, get your ebook bundle deals, get your audiobooks. Oh, Dating 101 for my girls. Join the $7 million club. Become part of this abundance group. We have another meeting coming up last Wednesday. Wait a sec. When's our next meeting? Second and fourth Wednesday. Did I just do one last week? So we're not doing this week? Or is it this week? This coming week. I think I have a meeting coming up. I have a meeting coming up this Wednesday. So this will be the fourth Wednesday of the month. So 8 p.m. Eastern time. So hop into the $7 million club and join in on this abundance club, you guys. 2 group meetings a month. There's a WhatsApp group chat. You get coaching sessions with your membership. Membership is $200 a month. I'll get the Globe Journal. We'll get the book about mood. I stopped everything I'm doing when I notified you live. I love this. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to head out. Thank you, my loves. What a great night. So much fun. I will see you maybe tomorrow. Definitely Monday. Definitely Monday. I will see you definitely Monday. Maybe tomorrow. We shall see. It's this week, $7 Million Club, this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time for the group meeting. First time, going to bed, stopped at my tracks. Hey. Mwah. All right, my lovelies. Good night. I'll see you soon. Thank you, my love. Ooh, $7 Million Club lanyards. Okay. Mwah. Thank you, my lovelies. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you, Mods. Thank you, Dandra. Thank you, Adila. Thank you, Dio. Thank you, everybody who works so hard to make this such a safe, educational space. I really appreciate you. I'm not me without you. Thank you, my loves. I'll see you soon.